Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to teach you guys on how to choose the best pre-U program for yourself. So if you are an SPM graduate or an SPM graduate soon to be, do watch this video because I'll be guiding you on how to choose the suitable pre-U program for yourself. So pre-U is a program that you have to complete for you to further up your study to degree level. Before I jump into the main topic, I'll need you to answer a few questions for me. So the first question is, do you want to study locally or do you want to study in overseas? The second question will be, do you have a uni that you want to go to? If you are planning to go to overseas, do you have any specific country you want to go to? Or are you aiming to go to a top university regardless of the country that you're going to? Which do you prefer, coursework or exam? And are you in a rush to graduate? The last questions will be, how much is your budget? If you are planning to go to a public university like or UKM, STPM will be the best choice for you. So STPM required 2 years of studies, which is considered quite long. Besides that, you're expected to involve in co-curricular activity and participate in leadership role if you want to apply for scholarship or if you're competing for a field that is very competitive. Also note that STPM is tough, and another thing is you might not get the degree of your choice when entering into a public university. However, the good news is you can still use STPM to apply into a private university if you don't get to choose the degree you want to enter into a public university. So STPM is considered as one of the cheapest route to tertiary education. Besides of the tuition fees, you might also get to save on living expenses because you don't have to rent a place to live outside. If you have already decided on which private university to go to, go for the foundation program provided by that university because it's cheaper and it's also easier than the external pre-U. So what is external pre-U? Like A-levels, Canadian pre-U program, OSMED, SAM, all of this is external pre-U. I personally think that foundation is really a good choice. If you already have a private university on mind, foundation is tailored specifically to the university's degree course. So this means that you can adapt to the university's environment earlier and also adapt to their teaching style and syllabus earlier. Both the syllabus and the assessment will be based on your university itself, and most other university does not recognize a foundation from another institution. So keep in mind that if you want to switch course to another university, it may be harder or they will not accept you. To be safe, only choose foundation when you're very sure that you're going to stay in that university until you graduate. If you want to study abroad in a country like UK, US, Australia or Canada, you might want to choose the pre-U program from their country. For example, if you want to study in Canada, then choose Canadian pre-U program. And if you want to study in country like Australia, then you can choose OSMED or SAM. If you have bigger goal or you have a big dream that you want to go to top university or you want to enter into a competitive field like law, medicine, dentistry, and pharmacy in an overseas university, you might want to choose A-levels. Because A-levels is a well-established pre-U program and it is also used as a benchmark for university placement. So the difference between OSMED, SAM, CPU, ADP and A-levels is that A-levels, it is 100% exam based, which means that your final results will be graded 100% based on your final written exam. So if you prefer a study module like SPM or IGCSE, A-levels might be suitable for you. Pre-U program like SAM, ADP and CPU, they assess you 70% based on your coursework and 30% based on your examination. Except for OSMED they grade you 50% based on your coursework and 50% based on your examination. The coursework in Australian PREU program consists of continuous assessment like class-based tests, research paper and assignment. So the environment is usually similar when you're in your degree course. CPU emphasizes on interactive learning and focuses on individual and group collaborative activities. So this program is suitable for those who like presentation, group work and also debates. If you want to graduate earlier, you might want to consider a shorter PREU program like OSMED, SAM, CPU or even ADP. The study duration of SPM, IB and A-levels took almost 2 years to complete. For A-levels, although they are 15 months short program for March intake, you'll still graduate simultaneously with those who choose 18 months program who started earlier in January. A-levels are difficult. You might need more time to prepare for your exam. I was in A-levels shortened program last time, so my advice to you guys is, if you guys choose A-levels, please choose to start your class earlier in January so you guys don't have to rush through the syllables. The American degree program, which is commonly known as ADP, is a direct entry into university level after your SPM or O-levels. You'll be graduating with a degree after 4 years of studies. And if you wish to study in a university in US, most of the ADP program provide credit transfer. You can either choose to finish the first 2 years in Malaysia and the rest of the 2 years in US, or you can choose to finish 1 year in Malaysia and another 3 years in US. And you can even prefer to finish the whole degree in Malaysia. So the last thing is we're going to talk about budgets. To be honest, studying in overbroad is expensive. So besides of the tuition fees, you might also need to consider your living expenses, depend on which country you are going to go to. And studying in a private university is also considered as quite expensive depending on the course that you are choosing. Unless you are managed to get a scholarship, otherwise if it is out of your budget, you might want to consider to go to a public university, which means that you have to choose STPM. The tuition fees for each of the PREU program varies between institutions, but generally A-levels is normally more expensive than OSMED or CPU, probably due to the study duration. So when choosing an institution, you might want to do some research on that and also find out whether the university assists students in overseas university application. That's all for today's videos. If you haven't been able to answer the questions that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, please take some time to think through it before you make a decision. And thank you guys for watching my video. If you like my video, please leave a thumbs up down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!